Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thanks for watching my video. Today I want to go over how to read a standard tape measure, especially the fraction section. A lot of people have a lot of problem understanding the fraction section of the tape, which breaking down into a 1 inch. So I created this markup here just to show you how to break down the fraction within the tape. So usually we're gonna go from 0 to 1 inch right here, and that's all this fraction there is. We're not gonna be able to read it because of this metal piece that attached into the tape. So we're gonna pick a section here, which we're gonna go say from 6 and 7. It's all bunch of lines in there, and if you notice, all them lines are different length, and those length represent a different number into the fraction. So once you identify those lines with the lengths, it's easy to remember what they are. You got to look at it from 0 to 1. That's 16 strokes. So if you look at 6 and 7 in between, you have 16 strokes in there that represent 1 inch. So we break that down, and I have a little example. We have some little boxes at the bottom here. We counted 16 of them, and then we shaded half, which is 8. So half, we're gonna count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the longest line, the strokes rather. That is halfway, which is ½ inch. And on the box counted from 1 to 16, which is 16, we shaded 8 of them. Over here it's 8. Because on the tape, we never read the tape as 8/16. We always reduce to the lowest term. So we'd say 8 into itself goes 1 time, and 8 into 16 goes 2 times. That represents the ½ inch. So we already identify the longest strokes in between that 1 inch section that go from 6 and 7. So the longest line in between there is halfway, which is ½ inch. Now we're going to try to identify the next longer line, which is we have one here and one over here. So we have from 0 to this one here, which is 1/4 of an inch. Think of that of 25 cents of a dollar. So now we identify 1/4. This is 2/4 here, which is ½ inch. You could think of that as 50 cents. And this one over here is 3/4, which you could think of that as 75 cents. And over here, which is 1 inch, you could think of that of that whole dollar. So you could see how similar the tape fraction breakdown is the same of a dollar. So we already identified 1/4, half, 3/4, and an whole inch. So we're going to break that down some more. The next longest line is right here. So you got about 4 of them. You got one here, which is 1/8 of an inch, and then you got another one here, which is 3/8 of an inch. And you notice they go up in pattern, right? So from 0 to 1/4, and then you had 1/4 and 1/4, which is half. Then you go with another 1/4, 75 cents, which is on the tape is 3/4. We break down the eighths like that. So you got 1/8, and then you got 3/8. So we're going to identify the next longest line over here as 5/8. Then the next longer line over here as 7/8. So now how you count that from 0 to 1, you would go 1/16 and 2/16, but you call that 1/8. Then 3/16, then 4/16, but you call that a quarter. 5/16, right? Then 6/16, you call that 3/8. You know, 7/16, then 8/16, which we already talked about down here, you call that half. 9/16, then you got 10/16, which we call 5/8. You got 11/16, you got 12/16, which we call 3/4. Then you have 13/16, then 14/16, we call that 7/8. Then 15/16, and the last 16, which is 16/16, that's an whole 1 inch. So if you have a chart made up like this, which you identify each stroke because they're all different length, you break it down like that, and you definitely understand how to read your tape. And I hope you could use this and definitely learn how to understand the fraction of the tape. And I do want to thanks for watching my video again. Remember to subscribe to my channel for more upcoming video. Thanks a lot, everybody.